The reason I chose to be a part of DLC, even though I knew about the existence of YPO and EO, is because I felt it was different. I felt it was more inclusive because not everybody's an entrepreneur. Not everybody's someone who comes from a first generation or a second generation family. And for someone like me, who's been working for a really long time as a leader, I think this was a great experience and a great exposure. So that's precisely why I joined DLC. I attended the Mumbai Intellect pop-up that happened in June. That was a great experience, a lot of learning. And I just attended the second induction that happened today. And I think my perspective of forums, to be honest, was completely different before I attended today's induction. And I think for everyone who's probably wanted to get into a forum like myself for the first time, when you don't know what is it that you're expecting to get yourself into, and you think that this is just a bunch of really successful and really rich people who just come and talk about, oh, okay, how was your day? And that's it. And that's exactly what I thought, but this is definitely more than that. Today in the induction, I learned about that you can be vulnerable. As a leader, you're not allowed to be vulnerable, right? Because you're meeting people every day, you're talking to people every day, you're supposed to be tough, you're supposed to be the one taking difficult decisions. So how can you be vulnerable? Now imagine being vulnerable in front of people who are probably more successful than you are. You're afraid of being judged, you're afraid of being countered, you're afraid of not fitting in, right? And I think that is what has changed. My perspective about forums has changed, and thanks to the induction that we had today. And I'm really excited for what lies ahead. I'm really excited to know what I can do for my forum, to know that I can be myself, which I think is really important in these days, to be yourself. And I think DLC gives every leader, every individual an opportunity, regardless of where they come from, how successful they are, everyone an opportunity to grow. I've met some really, really, like-minded people, some who are really young and some who are really old. I think that's the kind of experience that DLC gets. And I want to thank you guys for making it happen. Thank you very much.